Coming up, Sean Burke looks to regain the NECW Heavyweight Championship from Slyck Wagner Brown.
You know, you can probably hear it in my voice right now. I've been sick. I've been tired. I've been a little depressed since I lost that championship. Not in a singles match. Not one-on-one. Triple threat match where I didn't even see what was coming, and Wagner Brown landed on me and hit me 1, 2, 3. So as far as I'm concerned, Sean Burke is still undefeated. Sean Burke will remain undefeated. Sean Burke hopes that Slyck Wagner Brown has enjoyed wearing that championship for the last month or so. As far as tonight is concerned, Wagner, I take my belt back. I'm going to do what I always do. I'm going to win a one-on-one match. I'm going to pin the man's shoulders to the mat.
Now, Sean, the last time we spoke, you said that your insurance policy was still in effect. That insurance policy being Jeremy Prophet and Genesis. Is that still the case?
How do you think I would keep him around if it wasn't to be an insurance policy? Let me ask you that. Do you think is there anything that I have in common with either of them? No, we don't come from the same place. I don't even like either one of them. But the fact of the matter is they have been an insurance policy and they are still an insurance policy. The reasons behind that, better not to anyone, including you. They will be here when I need them.
I'm here with the new NECW Heavyweight Champion, Slyck Wagner Brown, as he gets set to defend that title for the first time against the man he took it from, Sean Burke. Wagner, has to be a lot going through your mind before this big matchup.
You're right, Al. You see, over 10 years ago, I won this very belt for the very first time. So this championship means a lot to me because it was the very first belt I ever held in my career. Now, since then, I've traveled the world. Since then, I have won many championships. But this one remains close to my heart. You see, Al, now I am a two-time NECW Heavyweight Champion. And Sean, tonight, you, my friend, have an opportunity to end that story. But Sean, it ain't gonna be that simple. You see, because SWB is fluent in English, fluent in sarcasm, and fluent in winning championships. Sean, you've been having some trouble with your friends. Your friends, Sean. You've been having a lot of trouble. You see, because you have questions, you have doubts, you don't know if you have that insurance policy anymore. And Sean, if you don't, I don't think you can beat me.
Now, Wagner, ever since Sean Burke lost that title, he's been telling everybody within the sound of his voice that the only reason that he lost is because it was a triple threat match and it was essentially 2-on-1. And he claims, rightfully so, that he is still undefeated in one-on-one competition in NECW.
You know what that sounds like to me, Al? It sounds like we should take Sean Burke, Jeremy Prophet, Genesis, all of them, and we should dress them up in diapers and give them some sippy bottles and pacifiers and listen to them cry. Because Sean, excuses don't matter, my friend. You see, when you were on top and those guys had your back and you were winning, you weren't crying then. But now the shoes are on the other foot. Now I am champion and you are challenger and you can't get the job done. All you seem to do now, Sean, is cry. And I'm sick of it. Sean, you have a lot of potential, my friend. You are one hell of a competitor in the middle of that ring. But as soon as you step out, as soon as you get beat, you start whining. Somebody please call the ambulance. Sean Burke, we're tired. Shut up, fight.
Slyck Wagner Brown set to defend the NECW Heavyweight Championship.
Unaccustomed to being the challenger is Sean Burke.
And his opponent from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing 235 pounds, he is the current NECW Heavyweight Champion, the Underground King, Slyck Wagner Brown.
The now two-time NECW Heavyweight Champion Slyck Wagner Brown getting set to defend that title for the first time in his second reign as champion. Welcome everyone to an epic edition of New England Championship Wrestling. We thank you for joining us this week wherever you happen to be. Referee Chris Bartolo presenting the championship belt to the now challenger as Burke snatches it away. We will bring you all the action when New England Championship Wrestling continues after this.
Welcome to Hokkaido.
There's a whole world of Asian flavor waiting for you at Hokkaido. Their menu features delicious Chinese, Japanese, and Thai favorites, along with sumptuous sushi, hot pot, and hibachi. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday are karaoke nights. So for a whole world of Asian flavor and a whole lot of fun, come to Hokkaido, 1250 Osgood Street, North Andover, Mass. Like us on Facebook or call us at 978-687-9888. All right, we are underway here with this championship matchup. Collar and elbow tie-up. Sean Burke with the height and weight advantage over the current NECW Heavyweight Champion Slyck Wagner Brown. You heard at the top of the broadcast Sean Burke talking about how his insurance policy in the form of Jeremy Prophet and Genesis is still in effect. No sign of those two at ringside at this particular moment. One has to think that they are lurking in the background somewhere. Slyck Wagner Brown rolling through and kipping up. Reversing on Sean Burke. Sean Burke, the protege of Antonio the Promise Thomas. Those two individuals at odds with each other. In December of 2012, Sean Burke, who was then the NECW Heavyweight Champion, faced Antonio Thomas in a match on a charity event. Burke broke his ankle, was out for 6 months, and came back blaming Thomas for the injury. And he, Prophet, and Genesis have been on a tear ever since. Last month, of course, Wagner Brown capturing the title in a triple threat match. From Burke with Antonio Thomas also involved in that matchup. A very controversial ending to that matchup. Thomas appeared to have the match won when Prophet and Genesis created an interference that allowed Wagner to take advantage and win the championship. Sean Burke reversing out of that situation. now it's Burke in control of the NECW Heavyweight Champion. Advanced New England Championship Wrestling returning to live action on Saturday night, April 12th in Beverly, Massachusetts. Tickets on sale for that event right now. And fans, we've got a special deal for kids on that event. Buy your tickets in advance online at NECW TV, and with every ticket purchased for an adult, kids' tickets are just $5. What a great opportunity to bring your youngsters to experience New England Championship Wrestling live. Burke now driving Wagner down to the canvas. Burke off the ropes, over the top of Wagner. Wagner with a leapfrog. Wagner now gets doubled up by Burke, but rolls through, and a 1 count. Wagner rolls through again, another 1 count. Fast and furious action now as Wagner with Burke in the corner delivers a big chop. Sean Burke reverses the Irish whip. It's Wagner in the corner now. Burke eats an elbow. Wagner now off the second rope. High cross body, here's a cover and only 2. Now former champion rolls to the outside as Slyck Wagner Brown in pursuit. Oh man, Wagner just kicked the hamstrings of Sean Burke. Wagner trying to take the wheels away from the now former champion. Oh, and a sizzling chop right there. The champion laying in the heavy lumber. Double axe handle right across the back of Burke. Oh, Burke retaliates. Caught Wagner showboating. And now Burke on the comeback trail. Kick to the midsection. Knee to the head. Wagner sent back into the ring by Sean Burke. Wagner now tossed to the outside. We'll take a quick break right here and continue with more of this championship matchup right after this.
Wrestling fans, I'm the Extreme Enforcer, Paul Richard, and if you're sitting at home thinking about I'd love to be a pro wrestler, this is the place you want to be, the Bell Time Club, Wakefield, Massachusetts. Get off the couch and let's go. If you've ever thought of being a wrestler, come down to Wakefield and they'll show you how it's done.
All right, we are back with Sean Burke still in control, dropping down on Slyck Wagner Brown. NECW Heavyweight Championship hanging in the balance as Burke with a big double axe handle out on the floor on the champion Slyck Wagner Brown. Burke now standing on a chair, drives a fist right into the small of the back of the NECW Heavyweight Champion. Burke now breaking the count. The last thing Sean Burke wants is a count out in this situation. Oh man, Burke fish hooking the face of Slyck Wagner Brown. Wagner rolls back into the ring now. Burke continues to stay on him, goes for a cover, but only gets 1. Knee right to the rib cage of Slyck Wagner Brown. Sean Burke, a powerful athlete. A man who in nearly 3 years of competition here in New England Championship Wrestling has never been defeated in a one-on-one matchup. Once again, knee right to the back. Right between the shoulder blades, right underneath the shoulder blades of the NECW Heavyweight Champion Slyck Wagner Brown, and those will take the starch out of you as Burke now once again going to a wear down maneuver on the NECW Heavyweight Champion. Fans, mark your calendars for Saturday night, April 12th as New England Championship Wrestling returns to the Cove Community Center in Beverly, Massachusetts. Another fantastic night of action as the fans chant for Slyck Wagner Brown. Wagner now back up to his feet. Shots to the midsection. Wagner backing up Sean Burke. Burke now with a kick to the midsection slows down the champion. Oh man, Wagner with a big clothesline. And another. Wagner spins him into the neck breaker. And Burke is backed up in the corner. Wagner now drives in with a big forearm. Off the ropes. But Burke with a spear. Burke cut off the champion with a big spear. And a break for the challenger. Cover right here. 2.5. A near fall for the now former NECW Heavyweight Champion. Looking to regain that title. Burke now stomping away on Slyck Wagner Brown, stomping the legs. Before it was Wagner Brown trying to take the legs away from Sean Burke. Now, Burke returning the favor. Just drives the knee right into the face of Wagner Brown. And again, a knee into the chest and rib cage. A cover right here. Referee slightly out of position, and only 2. Fans here in Beverly, Massachusetts at the Cove Community Center enjoying this action. Wagner Brown now firing away, backing up Burke. Big forearms right there, and now it's Burke reversing, kicking Wagner in the midsection, and another. Burke now off the ropes, but Wagner cuts him off. Big leg lariat by Slyck Wagner Brown. Wagner goes for the cover, has him buttoned up, but can't hold him. Near fall for the champion. Burke has his fans here in New England Championship Wrestling, that is for sure. Slyck Wagner Brown trying to get Burke over into a suplex, can't quite get him. Oh, big chop by the champion. These men are punishing each other. Wagner has Burke up, plants him face first into the canvas. And the champion with a cover. Only good for 2. Burke was close to the ropes, but he did roll his shoulder. We knew this was going to be an epic battle going in. Both men trying to pace themselves here. Here comes Wagner. Top, lands on the apron. Burke backed up. Neck breaker right across the rope. Burke's neck just snapped across that top rope. Wagner calling for the moonsault, but Burke ducks out. Wagner off the apron and down on Burke.
Let's go, come on, back in the ring.
Referee telling Slyck Wagner Brown to take it back into the ring. Oh man, the pause that refreshes. And Burke just slumps to the floor.
Who's better now?
sent back into the ring by Wagner Brown. Slyck Wagner Brown, the NECW Heavyweight Champion. Off the top, oh my goodness, what a drop kick. Almost a mule kick and a cover right here. Only two. Both of these men giving it their all here. We have not seen hide nor hair of Jeremy Prophet or Genesis. Oh, neck breaker by Sean Burke. Burke caught Wagner looking. Here's the cover. Only two. That was close. Burke is looking towards the curtain. Burke asking, where are they? Burke is looking for Prophet and Genesis. Sean Burke, face etched in frustration right here. Both men on the apron. Burke firing away. Wagner gives it right back. Slugfest on the apron. Both men being counted right here. Knee to the midsection by Burke. Burke is looking at that curtain waiting for Prophet and Genesis. They are nowhere to be found. But Burke finds a clothesline courtesy of Slyck Wagner Brown. Moonsault right here. This one, Wagner Brown the title. Here's the cover. Here's one. Here's two. And yes, Sean Burke suffers his first singles defeat at the hands of Slyck Wagner Brown. Battle and still NECW Heavyweight Champion, the Underground King, Slyck Wagner Brown. It appeared to me that Sean Burke was relying on the help of Prophet and Genesis, but that help did not arrive. Burke saying his foot was outside the ropes. Perhaps that was the case. We will have post-match comments and much more when New England Championship Wrestling continues after this. New England Championship Wrestling returns live Saturday night, April 12th at the Cove Community Center, 19 East Corning Street, Beverly, Mass, with a 7 p.m. bell time. In the main event, Slyck Wagner Brown defends the NECW Heavyweight Championship against the Canadian sensation, Jeremy Prophet. Antonio the Promise Thomas battles Genesis. Casey Ray takes on Nikki Valentine in a grudge match. NECW Television Champion, the Masshole Mike McCarthy, and the one-man lynch mob Jack Maverick take on the team of Brad Hollister and Johnny Thunder, plus more matches to be announced. Tickets on sale now, online at NECW.TV or charged by phone at 1-800-838-3006. That's 1-800-838-3006. Don't miss New England Championship Wrestling, Saturday night, April 12th in Beverly.
Sean Burke, I hate to be the one to...
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! My foot was under the ropes. My foot was under the rope. In professional wrestling, that is not a pinfall. Therefore, I have not been beaten. I have still not been pinned in NECW. Wagner! Congratulations! Congratulations! You pulled one over! You pulled one over on everybody, man. You pulled one over on everybody. You pulled one over on the fans. You pulled one over on me. You pulled one over on the referee! And where was Prophet, huh?
I don't know.
You don't know? Nobody knows, huh? I don't know where he was. I don't know where Genesis was. I don't know. We talked earlier, man. We talked earlier about an insurance policy. He was going to be out there. If things went wrong, he could have been there to tell the referee that my foot was under the ropes. But I got Wagner, right? I got Wagner next month, right? Tell me I got another one with Wagner. What?
Jeremy Prophet actually has.
Jeremy Prophet. Jeremy Prophet. Who has Jeremy Prophet beat, huh? Who has he beat? What has he done in NECW that I haven't done? I have nothing left to do in NECW. I've beaten everybody. I've held belts. Nobody has pinned me in NECW, and you're telling me that the man that couldn't find his way to the ring, the man that couldn't tell the referee that my foot was under the rope, you're telling me that he's got the shot. He's got the shot in April. You talk to him? You know where he is? You seen him?
I haven't seen him.
You ain't seen him? You ain't seen him? Maybe homeboy thinks I'm gonna be there for him. Huh? Maybe he thinks I'm gonna be in his corner, huh? No. We're gonna go find him. We're gonna go find him right now.
The official printing company of New England Championship Wrestling is Color Copy Center Boston. We copy, we print, we bind, we laminate. And we offer free delivery in Metro Boston. See us at 31 St. James Avenue in the Park Square building. Call us at 617-391-0030 or visit us online at colorcopycenterboston.com. They make NECW look good, they'll make you look good too.
I'm joined at this time by NECW Heavyweight Champion Slyck Wagner Brown after a successful title defense. Wagner, you just handed Sean Burke his first loss in singles competition.
That's right, Al. Hey, Sean, you talk about being undefeated. You talk about being nobody in NECW can beat you. You talk about being the man with an insurance policy. Well, Sean, tonight, this man beat you. Sean, it looks like tonight, that insurance policy of yours finally expired. You see, Sean, I'm the champion now. So you have to beat me if you want to see this belt again. Otherwise, the only time you're going to do it is when I'm beating your ass and you're looking straight up at me. Sean, I am still the NECW Heavyweight Champion. Sean, you are no longer undefeated. Sean Burke, you are looking at the Underground King. You are looking at the man that has your number.
Still NECW Heavyweight Champion Slyck Wagner Brown.